I am back with another video. If this outfit and makeup looks familiar and background, it's because I'm making a video back to back. I'm behind because my mother was here last week. I was spending time with the family, and as I told you guys before, I wouldn't make a video that week, but I am back in effect, and I'm ready to talk about my nutrition consultation. So I saw my nutritionist on July the 18th, 2017. That was last week, last Tuesday to be exact. So after seeing the nutritionist, I am very optimistic that I will do well during this journey, because a lot of the things we talked about are things that I already do. I just need to make a few changes. First and foremost, my nutritionist told me that 95% of her patients do not eat 3 meals a day. I eat 3 meals a day, and I'm pretty sure the fact that I have to fix breakfast, lunch, and dinner for my kids have a lot to do with that. You know, stay at home mom. But yeah, I eat 3 meals a day, so that is good. I can stay on my schedule with that. And I tend to eat dinner, thanks to my husband, around 5:30, 6 o'clock, so we don't eat, you know, too late. But one thing I do have to change is, well, let me rewind. Go back. So 3 meals a day. She told me that once I have surgery, I will only be able to eat about a half a cup of food. So I need to go to my local Target or Walmart, I'm a Target shopper, to get the little glass containers that are for a fourth and a half a cup of food. So a fourth of the half a cup I will be eating will be protein, lean protein, and excuse me, and the other fourth will be vegetable or fruit. I'm sorry. But anyway, then I'm allowed one starch once a day at one meal, which most people choose dinner. So I will eat my protein first, which is the fourth cup of protein, and then I can do a couple of tablespoons of a vegetable or fruit, and then a couple of tablespoons of starch if I have room left. So she said leave your starch to the very last thing that you eat. Then about 6 months after surgery, most people can eat a whole cup of food, and she said that cup of food should be what you eat for the rest of your life. So hopefully I won't stretch out my stomach in any form or fashion and be able to eat more than a cup. Then, you know, she was telling me that it's very, very, very important to get in my protein, because that's where the hair loss comes in. So I will make it a point to get in my protein, because we don't want any hair loss. And I will also be taking biotin. So if you have any tips for me about you know, not having hair loss, please comment them below or send me the links to your videos and help me out. Let's see, what else did we talk about? Oh, as far as the things I do need to change, those are my snacks. I tend to buy things like chips for the kids for lunch, and sometimes I'll sit there and snack on them, and cereal. I'm guilty of cereal. I love cereal. I'm not over here eating Apple Jacks or Frosted Flakes or Fruit Loops or none of that. But Raisin Bran, Honey Bunches of Oats, Crisp Bakes, those cereals have sugar in it as well. So I will eat sugar for snacks. I'll replace a meal with it. So I gotta cut back on the cereal. Then we were talking about how I'll never be able to have carbonated drinks ever again. And that wasn't too heartbreaking for me because I'm not really a soda drinker. I do like an occasional ginger ale, especially when I have an upset tummy, but there are ginger teas and things like that instead. So I'm not really let down about the carbonated drink. However, I am let down about my sweet tea because I love sweet tea. So I'm just going to have to figure out another way to sweeten my sweet tea. And I'm not too crazy about Splenda or stevia because it has an aftertaste. And it's weird because I can deal with it in a smoothie and I can deal with it in coffee, but tea, not so much. But if there's a will, when there's a will, there's a way. So I'll get that figured out. I've already started drinking my G2 Gatorade. It's not that bad, it's tolerable. And you know, I'm looking for other drinks I can have, but really I like water, so I'm okay with water and maybe a little Crystal Light, you know. Let's think, is there anything else from the nutrition consultation? Well, she wants to see me back in 2 weeks to see if I've already started making some changes, and honestly I haven't made too many changes yet. I catch myself, you know, like I'm supposed to be practicing drinking without a straw, and I've still been using a straw out of habit. But you know, when I realize that, I'll say, okay, let's drink this without the straw. So that's gonna take some getting used to. Not drinking 30 minutes before or after eating. That's not gonna be too bad because growing up my mom didn't let me drink and eat at the same time anyway. So I'll just have to set a reminder in my phone to remind me of that. And let me say this, I'm content after the nutrition appointment because now I don't have to have like these food funerals I've heard about, because I can still eat. I just can't eat so much junk and stuff that's not healthy, but I can still eat. Like there's a light at the end of this tunnel, so there's no need for a food funeral, and I'm happy about that. She told me that, you know, I can have a piece of cake or something like that on occasion, not all the time. Obviously when you're losing weight, you know, you don't need to have that stuff, but it's good to know I can enjoy a piece of cake or something like that on occasion, because I do bake. I love to bake. I'm pretty good at it. But no baking for myself. And you know what, I think it helps because my husband will be gone for a year, so I won't have to make him any cookies or anything like that. Because when I make it, it's in the house, so I eat it. So that's good. He won't be here to request that stuff, so I won't make it. Oh yeah, I am also working on slowing down when I eat and chewing my food. Yeah, because normally I kind of just eat it really fast, swallow it, slurp it down, and that's all she wrote. So now I'm just taking my time and chewing and, you know, tasting the flavors and swallowing, because I was told by my nutritionist that if you didn't chew your food well, you will get sick. Can't have that happening. So these are some things I am working on, and like I said before, I'm very optimistic and excited to see what this journey will bring, and this lifestyle change more than anything, what it will bring. So that is my nutrition consultation video, and next I will be seeing the surgeon which is the last thing I have to do before getting a surgery date. And that is day after tomorrow. So I'm ecstatic about that. You can follow me on Instagram at lmichelle_less_2_love. You can also follow me on Snapchat at Lindsay Lens, and you can follow my website or my blog at www.lindsaymichelleRiddle.com. That is all for today, and until next time, agape.